Hi everyone, my name is Alisa Tilsner. I'm a Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia. Today I'm just going to do a few things today, but we're going to be looking at the Cottage Rose bundle. Actually, the Cottage Rose stamp set and die is part of the Abigail Rose suite. So we will be having a look at all of the products that, well, I think it's all of them. I haven't got my catalogue near me to find out whether it's all of them, but these are the products that I'll be using in my class by mail. And then I'm going to show you how I've coloured in the rose and the leaves from the images in the class by mail. So let's have a quick look at the stamp set first. It is a red rubber stamp set, and we've got these gorgeous, gorgeous roses and just some single flowers. These ones are all on one stamp, triple flower, a leaf, and then we've got some really nice sentiments like best wishes, it's going to be fab, happy birthday, so you could put happy birthday on the front, and on the middle you could put it's going to be fab, you are positively the greatest, friends forever, and feel better real soon. And I really like the two fonts together. They complement each other really nicely. And then we have the matching dies. So we have a die that will cut out the big flower, and we've got a die that will cut out the leaves. We have several little, I call them like detailed dies. So they don't cut anything out, but they complement and you'll see when I show you some cards that we can layer them up with each other. And then we've got this big die over here, which will actually, let me get it off here. Oh, maybe. Now, the stamps on the front cover of the stamp set, you can see I haven't used this one yet because it's still stuck. These are at 95%, so they won't go fitting exactly. But that one will cut this one out, and the triple one, we've got them down here, they will actually cut those ones out there. So the stamps are actually bigger than the pictures on the thing, but they will cut that one. So that's the stamp set and the dies. And then we have the designer series paper, and you'll have to forgive me because I've all cut into mine already, so I don't have full pieces, but the colors are gorgeous. So we've got early espresso, we've got smoky slate, which I haven't used in my class by mail. We've got this piece here, that's an offcut from that one. And the die from this one will actually cut out the flowers on here as well. Cuts out all of them. So it cuts out the leaves and the flowers, so you can actually cut them all out, color them, and then layer them to your heart's content. Or in the catalogue, they've actually use this as a piece on the card and then cut out a piece of cardstock and then popped that over the top. So if you can imagine, you have a look in the catalogue and you'll be able to see the samples that they've used for that. So let's go through, and on the other side is like a ledger. We've got more beautiful flowers. Petal pink is the pink colour. And we've got also crumb cake, and like I said, smoky slate. So that one is just gorgeous, and it's vanilla, very vanilla is the background, but I haven't actually used very vanilla in my cards. I have used Whisper White, basic white, sorry. So in class by mail you get a full sheet, full 6 by like that size, but you'll get a quarter of a pack, so you'll get 6 inches by 12 inches in your class by mail. And then you'll also get a roll, a full roll. This is I've only got a partial roll, but it is just the softest natural finish ribbon, and you can do a lot of fraying. You can cut the edge off the seam binding and fray all of that as well. I do believe you can grab a couple of things and pull and scrunch your ribbon. So it's just really, really beautiful and soft. So that is what you'll get in your class by mail. And these are the cards. I'm going to go through them quickly. Normally I only do sneak peeks, so I'm going to flip through them real quick. So in my class by mails, you get 6 cards, and I provide all of the cardstock for them and any extra die cuts. So where you see the scallops, and I think there was something else, a different shape on there, I can't remember, but scallops, but I provide all of the die cuts from that, so you don't have to worry about having those extra dies. So the only things that you will need is an early espresso ink pad and petal pink blends and soft, succulent blends as well as we'll do some embossing, so you need a heat tool and a Versamark and white embossing powder. Everything's on my blog. Okay, so because we are using blends, we need to have a water-based ink pad, and all of our ink pads are water-based, so we can actually stamp in a different color. It doesn't have to be black all the time. So I've actually used Early Espresso to do all of my stamping, and I think I've got a piece that's big enough. I've done so all of my flowers and sentiments and everything is done in Early Espresso. So you really only need one ink pad as well as your Versamark to do class by mail, and then 2 sets of blends. Now I have coloured, I spent yesterday colouring different styles, and I will show them afterwards, but honestly this has to be the quickest and easiest way to colour. So even though I have colouring in my class, and I know that that can be a put off for some of you, it is super, super simple. So let me just come in a little bit and you'll be able to see how simple this is. And I am not even going to be neat, and I'm not going to speed it up because it is that quick. So you can see I'm not even being neat. I'm just scribbling down my dark. This is my dark petal pink, and I'm just going, I can't talk and colour at the same time, even when I'm doing simple colouring, but it is really, really quick. So just on the centres of those petals. Got one more at the back. So there's nothing too hard about that. I've not spent a whole lot of time, and then coming in with my light petal pink, I'm just going to go straight over the top. And I have a feeling, because I've coloured in so many recently, that I'm getting a little bit on the dry side. Oops, I missed one back here. So definitely nothing to be scared about with this type. It's, you know, and I haven't even got neat edges. They're just rough. And that's it. Truly, that is it for that. It's just crazy. It's that simple. And then the same with, I've got my dark soft succulent, and I'm just going to go and do my leaves. So probably about 1/3. And I think this type of colouring really suits this stamp set. Like, and this is the light, so I'm just scribbling that on. And that's it. That is my, what probably took me, what's that, maybe 3 minutes to do the whole colouring. So that is it. That, I promise you, it is really super simple to colour in the images for this class by mail. Now I have, like I said, I have played with this. I did this card yesterday. So this one is the same colouring technique in, and I've used pale papaya instead of the pink. I had started to use soft saffron, but I'm dry. So then I thought I'll use Daffodil Delight, and then my light one was dry. So, but I really think that the yellow would look really pretty with that coloured green as well. So then I decided I'd do a little bit more involved colouring. So I'm not 100% sold on that one yet. I really do like the style that I just showed you, but there is a full style if you like. And then I decided I would have a play with on the fluid watercolor paper with ink pad, like inks, colouring in with inks and a water painter. So, and I stamped with the is it Saddle Brown, I think it's called. Let's have a look. Yep, Saddle Brown stays on. I inked that one instead of black. And this one was Pale Papaya and Calypso Coral and Mossy Meadow for that one. And then I just used Calypso Coral and Mossy Meadow, and of course I've got to stick my finger in my ink pad and make smudges everywhere. So I've coloured in different ways, and I have to admit I really do like this style the most for this stamp set. However, you are different to me. I will probably try and use these just because I've coloured them. But if you would like a colouring tutorial on more involved blends or the watercolouring, I am more than happy to do them for you. Because just because I'm not sold on them doesn't mean that you're not sold on them, because everybody's tastes are different. So if you would like more colouring tutorials on this one, then just please let me know in the comments and I will be more than happy to do up another video. So I've been going on about my class by mail. It is Australia only. I have 3 options available. One that has the stamp set, the dies, the papers, the ribbon, all the card kits, and the postage, the PDF, and I think that's it. And then the second option, if you already have the Cottage Rose, if you've already purchased them, or if you're a demonstrator, then you will receive the paper, the ribbon, the card kit, the instructions, and then I also have just the instructions available for sale, and they can be purchased from anywhere in Australia. It's 15 Australian dollars, so I'm thinking that works out to be, I haven't done the conversion, I think it works out to be about 10 US. Don't hold me to that, I haven't actually done it, but I will find out, depending on what the current exchange rate is, of course. So that is it for me. If you'd like more videos on colouring these flowers, please do let me know, and I will also put a link to my class by mail in the description. So if you wish to join up, it's open at the moment, but it will close on the 7th of June. So we've got just over a week. So, and the PDF is available anytime. So if you are discovering me after the class has closed, then you can still go and purchase the PDF, and I have all of the PDFs for all my classes available for sale as well. So thanks very much for watching, and I do hope that you will join me live Thursday mornings. I go live at 10 a.m. Australian Central Standard Time, and now that I've coloured this in, and I've actually got a leaf as well already coloured in, I'm going to create with them. So I will be using the rest of the contents that are in the class kit, so like the products that you get, so it'll be like a little bonus card that you can create as well. So thanks very much for watching, and we will see you again soon. Bye.